day. I really don't have any specific topic to talk about. I'm just going to go over and make some general statements, do a question and answer type of thing, where a lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions for the last couple of weeks, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to fill them in, get by giving you the answers to those questions.
A tech-savvy rider implemented new technology to modify his 2015 GL 1800 Honda Goldwing. That Goldwing later became known as Black Flash, an extreme lighting show bike.
What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Carnell, the tech-savvy rider. Today is January the 3rd, roughly about 10 o'clock. Estimated weather is around 28 degrees with a high of 40 degrees around noon. So it should be somewhat of a decent day. I really don't have any specific topic to talk about. I'm just going to go over and make some general statements, do a question and answer type of thing, where a lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions for the last couple of weeks, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to fill them in, get by giving you the answers to those questions. First question I've been asked is, Carnell, why are you still riding your Goldwing? It's freaking cold, man. Well, the answer to that question is very simple. I'm not a hot weather type of rider. For the simple fact, of my skin disorder, I just simply can't do it when the temperature gets too high. I prefer to ride at night when it's much cooler. And now that the cooler months are here, this is really easy or better for me, for the simple fact that I can always dress up to get warm. But I find it very difficult for me to get cool when I'm hot during the summer. So this is, riding in the cool months actually feels good to me. So hopefully that answers that question. Now my limit is when the salt come out, the Goldwing goes up. But other than that, I prefer riding during the cold season. Last year when I was riding and the salt came out, I tore up my Goldwing underneath underneath. I had to do a lot of scraping off the old paint and do some touch-up painting. So take my word for it, that salt will mess up the underneath of your motorcycle if you're still riding when the salt come out. So go ahead and put them up. Question number 2 is, man, you're married. Why do you always seem to be acting like you're single? That was a good question. Yeah, I am married. And I've been married going on 19 years now. 19 years to be this year. I just like the company of good people. No matter if it's male or female. I trust myself enough where I won't do anything wrong if I'm around the right people. I don't let other people influence me in no parts of my life whatsoever. So if I find that I enjoy the presence of a female other than my wife, yeah, I keep them as friends and let them know, hey, if you ever want to get out there and ride, let's do it. So me having female friendships, hey, I don't see it no different than having a male friendship, a friendship with a male. I see it in no different. I'm not trying to have a relationship with anybody, just friendship. That's all it means to me. Next question I've been asked is, it seems like every time you're riding your Goldwing, the subjects that you talk about, it seems like you're yelling at people while you're talking. No, I'm not yelling at the viewers when you watch my YouTube channel. I'm basically a passionate person about my gold wing, about riding motorcycles, and I've been that way ever since I was a teenager. I enjoy riding. So when I come across a subject, no matter if it's touchy, you know, if I'm passionate about it, I'm gonna talk about it. And yeah, I do tend to let my feelings get involved in my videos. I've been told from time to time that I'm a drama queen. I've been told that several times before. I was been told that I'm the type of person who like to stir up drama. I've been told that several times. No matter how you look at it, or what you want to call me, I really don't care about what anybody think about me, because I'm gonna be me. I don't consider myself a drama queen, but hey, if that's the description you want to use for yourself to describe me, hey, do you, because I'm gonna do me. That's the way I see it. Speaking about subjects, another question I was asked, the question was, you seem like you talk about stuff that has nothing to do with the gold wing or motorcycles in general. You just talk about any and everything. Yeah, that's true. It's only so much you can talk about how to put on a windshield on a gold wing, how to change the brakes, how to change the tires, what type of oil you use, how much air pressure in the front tire, how much, what type of battery you use. Once you start out monologuing and you hit those basic subjects, there is nothing else that you can talk about, unless you're a little bit more extreme like me, where I do my own wiring. But yet, you know, once you do the basic concepts of maintenance, you riding around town or you riding to different states, there's really nothing else to talk about. So the only thing left for you to do is to get out and ride and just show everybody else where you ride. So me personally, I find it very boring when to me it doesn't bother me when I see a new monologuer that's talking about a subject that's already been beat to death. Changing oil is one of them. If your video even start out like that, I don't even bother to watch it, because everybody that rides a gold wing is tired of that subject. Now they'll sit up and try to answer the question when it's dealing with new riders asking the basic question, what type of oil to use, or stuff like that. But somebody actually trying to show you how to do it, I don't even watch the video. So yeah, I find it easier to talk about everyday general life type of stuff, and I talk about it. And most likely when I started my channel, I was basically telling y'all there's 3 things I like doing: being a family man, riding my gold wing, and going to the range and shooting. Shooting my weapons. After that, it just basically means rambling about everyday type of events. So that's what I do. I talk about what's going on in my life, and try to tell everybody from the mistakes that I have made. Hey, this is what happened when I did it. This is how I did it, or this is how I do it, and I share it with everybody else. Yeah, I make a lot of mistakes. I'm human. Yeah, I talk about a subject, I'm 90% right, but I'll never be 100%, because I'm only human. Not one person can talk about a subject and be an expert at it on every subject he talk about. But I try to share my knowledge of what I have done or what I'm doing with you guys. So hey, hopefully I was able to answer a couple of your questions. to your satisfactory. Other than that, hey, I'm just gonna be myself. And like everything else, I always ask everyone, hey, what do you want to talk about? What subjects would you like to talk about for me to talk about? You know, so you can shine in on it. You know, and everybody say, hey, Carnell, be yourself, man. We know who you are. We know where you live. It ain't like you're gonna say something and try to hide, because we know where you live. You see what I'm saying? So I try to keep it real, man. You know, yeah, some of the subjects I talk about kind of touchy, and some of the subjects I talk about might actually, you know, kind of piss you off. But hey, I'm only telling you what I have experienced. And speaking of, you know, YouTubers, subscribers getting mad at each other, you know, hey, I can put up with whatever comment you got to dish at me, whatever comment you want to say, whatever, you know, you want to make. I have very thick skin, you know, so if you want to say something, say it. You know, I'm constantly coming across comments where someone who's got a fake profile made a comment under somebody else's comment that was talking to me, and I made the mistake of trying to talk to a person that did that, and come to find out he was actually talking to the person that he was writing under the comment about, and I took it as he was talking to me, and I kind of gave him my 2 cents on the subject. And he was like, hey man, I totally agree with you, but you coming at me the wrong way. I totally agree with what you were saying. So after that experience, all I'm asking you, if you talking to me, hey, make your own comment. Don't hide under another person's comment when you're trying to talk to me to say whatever you want to say. Hey, thick skin, say what you want to say. Criticism, I can handle it. You know, I'm a big boy, so if you want to say something negative to me, say it. You want to thumbs down the video, like if you want to thumb down the video like everybody else say that's what's happening to them, hey, and you don't like it, thumb it down. But to me, instead of doing all that negativity, just don't watch the video. That's the way I look at it. Other than that, hey, YouTube, that's my spiel for today, January the 3rd, 2018. This is my second ride, and I'm heading off on a contract, try to bring in some ducats. Other than that, that's my spiel for today, YouTube. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording.